Okay, welcome everybody to another randomizer. We are doing the same one from last time. I've got my drinks ready. I did troubleshooting for everything. So crowd control should work this time without too much issue. If any issues at all, in all honesty. But at the rate we're going, when it comes to this kind of luck, probably won't go too well. We'll probably have some level of technical difficulty. Anyway, we're gonna leave it on the thumbnail for now, listen to some nice music, and at 7 o'clock we'll get started. We have about 13 minutes until we start. Hopefully crowd control works today. there's any audio issues, please let me know. Yeah, get a laugh at my expense today. Also, do not be surprised if I end up running into walls more often than normal. I'm tired. Okay, awesome. So, Jay, I'm very, very tired today. I should be fine to stream, but I can promise you once I'm done the stream, I'm gonna crash. I already had a coffee today, Jay. You know the rules. If I were to have a coffee now, I wouldn't be able to even finish the stream. But I've got... everything should be set up. So, I did test crowd control earlier, like minutes before streaming this. And it did work. No issues. I've got my drink here. Got my notepad. And I did look at the cheat sheet for one item, but it's because that item is the bane of my existence. You laugh, but if you were to play these two, you'd realize you're guaranteed to have at least one item that essentially tries to hide as much as it can from you. And for me, for this game, for these randomizers, it is a lantern. The lantern hates me. Okay. I'm gonna start going on the opening screen here for people to see. And then at 7, I will actually get the game started, like, proper play. You know what? It could be worse for what eludes me. Like, if I couldn't find, say, swords, that would be significantly worse. It's just these randomizers really make you realize this seemingly mundane item is actually somewhat important in the game. Mind you, with this game, the spinner, which, mind you, is an item I have already found in this playthrough, is used less than the lantern. Because the spinner has, I think, 2 out-of-dungeon spots it can be used, like, effectively. And then only 2 dungeons actually use it, like, in the actual dungeon itself. The spinner is very useless outside of the dungeon that you find it in. At least with the lantern, you need it for, like, 2 different lantern caves. The first dungeon. Yeah, the Forest Temple uses it. Arbiter's Grounds uses it. And I can't remember. Oh, I'm pretty sure Hyrule Castle uses it. So, the lantern actually has use. So the 2 things, if I remember correctly, before going into the game that we need... Rude, Jay! But back on track. So I need to find the lantern, and if I remember correctly, I needed Aru's memo. Or note, or whatever it's called. Basically, it's the piece of paper that lets me get into the desert. I just cheat sheeted where that memo is, and this game hates me. Genuinely. Is no one else gonna join us? Well, I'm sure Satan's gonna join us later, because Satan very much enjoys it when I do these. What are you doing, Millie? Oh, hello. Oh, hi. What are you eyeballing? If you're watching the TV, you can watch it from a distance. Trust me, it's not a small screen. Oh, are you now, Jay? Are you the most important person here aside from me? Are you the main character today? Millie seems so entranced by the game. Millie, baby. You're so enthralled. What about this is so entertaining to you? Mind you, Millie's been having quite the orange day. Alright, I have an email. The orange is strong in you today. Honestly, I'm just kind of itching to get going on this game, so I think once the cutscene ends now, this one, once this run is done, I'll probably start the game up. Hi, Millie. You've been having a very orange day, haven't you? Yeah, it's just because I'm antsy to get going, and I have essentially not been off of technology for longer than, say, 30 minutes or so all day. Most of my day has been video games, and surprisingly not willingly. Well, willingly and not. So, to elaborate on that, I had a game test earlier, and that's all I'm allowed to say about it, actually, is the fact that I tested a game and got paid for it. That's all I can say. But it took me 3 hours to do. And then when I actually realized when it was done and did all the paperwork, essentially, for it, I realized, well, shit, I got 2 hours before I have to stream. So I had to move all my stuff, because I streamed downstairs. Well, I'm not streamed downstairs. I did the test downstairs, and I'm streaming up in my room. I'm moving all kinds of stuff around, and I am just mentally drained from it all. Because I had to people with the test. Well, we shall begin. Okay. So, I have an idea of where I need to go. Okay, when I say I had to people, I mean I had to voice chat for a little bit. But it wasn't too bad in comparison to going out and peopling, which is what my other work is. So, there's that. What? Artillery people? What? Jay, you make no sense. Like, mind you don't have very much sense, but still. Oh, hello, Beanie. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Millie, you do not need alcohol. Okay, I'm getting an itchy ear. Okay, so I'm looking for a Poe out this way. Ooh, a heartbeat. Is that a heart? That is hard to see. I can't tell what that is. So we're just gonna finagle to get it. Oh, it's a bug! Oh no, we're going into daytime, and I need that Poe. Crap. Damn it! Daytime. No. Thank you. You're a good human. Now I'm just gonna... Okay. There's a lot of things I can do here. I think I'm going to... I did not... No, that's not what I want. Buttons! Buttons are not my friend. Okay, so I still need the first temple big key to complete that. Need more stuff with Lake Bed. You know what? I'm gonna go do the one... I keep forgetting not to stick my controller near the mic. So, in the next chunk of Hyrule Field coming up, there is a lantern cave, and I'm going to complete that now that we have the lantern. And the lantern's full, even better. Not the buggy crap we had last time. I'd be so upset though if it was bugged out in a different way, that the amount of full it is now is like the only oil that it gets. Or something stupid like that. I can see that being my luck. That there. That there. Now let's go. I'm hoping to get some small keys at this point. Because that is kind of what's slowing us down. Small keys and the iron boots is what we need. Did not mean to do that, but whatever. What are you doing, Millie? Child! One moment, my cat's being a dumbass. I don't have a cat. I have a gremlin, and she likes to cause problems. AKA scaring me into thinking she might need a vet trip. We got this. No vet trips today. We don't need more money. We have lots of money. Now, Millie, if you find any more thread, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Hell, I might even lose Tara's marbles. That went too far. Let's go this way. Nothing of importance here. Let's go the other way. Go this way first. Yes! Okay, we can get to Snow Peak now. Awesome. Okay, do we actually... do we have everything for Snow Peak? No, we still need the pumpkin. Pumpkin, but we have everything else. I don't think that dungeon has small keys. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. We can at least get up to Snow Peak. My god. And that spider take a hit. It's just because I'm using the wooden sword. No, open it. Don't roll into it. We don't need more bombs. We can buy bombs if we need them. That was not a requirement. That's why Satan's not watching by now. We don't need more arrows either. That's another thing I can buy. Okay. So, with what we have, could do... We don't... No, we don't have the iron boots. We need the iron boots. And then, if we had those, I could do at least some level of lake bed. I'm just trying to think. I'm pretty sure we still need small keys for a temple. We need a lot of small keys. That's the problem. A lot of small keys and there's a lot of checks. What are you doing, child? Oh, big key for lake bed. Okay, that'll be helpful later. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. Well, if I go to at least get the scent for the reek fish. That will be something. What are you doing, you weirdo? Why can't you just lay and have a nap? Hey, baby? You're not the old crackhead right now. I'm trying to think. What else is there? Well, there is the Lantern Cave at the lake, which I can make my way down to once I'm done this. See if there's anything decent there. Pretty sure we already came around here. Yeah, we did. One moment, gotta sneeze. Doesn't wanna... Nope, it's gone. I'm pretty sure in the stable version, scents are not randomized, which is a good thing. Oh, come on! Fishing is not actually that hard in this game. I'm just not a patient person. There we go. There we go. Let's go to Snow Peak. Do the checks along that route. Okay. What does the sign say? Not helpful. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a grotto here. Let's check it out. Ooh, who else is here? It's more of a... I always forget where grottos are in this game, in all honesty. pointless. I knew I was forgetting something. Hey, Satan! What, you have limited data on your plan? Hi, Beanie. Oh, neither expected nor wanted. New. Don't they get hurt by bomb arrows? Nope, apparently not. Nope. The problem is they have a longer range than I do. So this happens. Bruh! I hate this so much. This better be worth it. Stop breathing. Nope. Something good in this. Bruh, that was not worth the 100. Absolutely not. What you doing, Beanie? Get up. No. No. My cat is a menace to technology. True. Okay, that's fair. Think I got it. Nope, nope. Almost had it. Millie, do not have orange thoughts. I get that you are a calico, but do not have orange thoughts. I can tell the orange has taken over today. Just by looking at her eyes. She's got the crazy eyes, but there's no thoughts behind it. It's just random chaos. That's fair. When I do work outside of my home, it eats through my data pretty badly too. Even with unlimited, so I understand. There are many months that I can use up to like 200 gigs. And my plan's the same as yours where it drops after about 50. Not yet. Rude. Rude. I didn't need those either. For sure, yeah, lighting these gets a chest. So Jay, since you're not familiar with these games for the most part, a lot of times if you see two lanterns side by side like that, it's if you light them, you're gonna get a chest. Well, postal where it's not supposed to be. Time to drink. I swear there's a method to my madness. When you play this game enough, you know where the enemies are. Okay. So first there's gonna be Twilight fight. Thus the need to be wolf-like. I know I fucked that up, but I really need to get rid of those ice keys. They were gonna be such a nuisance if I didn't. Okay, where's the third one? Okay, there we go. This is the worst part of Snow Peak. Some people like this. I personally do not. Really, I hit all of them, but I didn't get all the rupees. That sucks. This is not the time to have an itch. It's that little double jump spot that I really hate in this. Is it really your favorite? I actually hate this dungeon. This dungeon for me is like OOT Water Temple for a lot of other people. Alright. Not expecting 100 rupee out of that. Hey, let's see what's in the chest. True, I can understand liking the aesthetic of the place. But between all the back and forth that you gotta do... Thanks, I already have the lantern. Between all the back and forth you gotta do, and the ice mechanics, I absolutely hate the ice mechanics in this. It's just not... I am not a fan, because I get easily lost. How would I rank all the temples? Okay, so if I was to like... That's complicated because there's a lot of different potential. So, I'm trying to think, what would be my favorite one? Favorite dungeon in this game specifically. Okay, yeah, I will admit the boss for this one is fun. But if I'm comparing dungeon, boss, the puzzles, all that, irony is, Arbiter's Ground is probably my favorite. I love the boss battle. I like the mechanics behind it. I love the undead theme. That one's probably my favorite out of them. then this one probably made up my least favorite. Next runner-up would definitely be Lake Bed. Lake Bed is not my favorite. Third on the bottom, probably the Sky Temple, like City in the Sky. Purely on the basis of hunting down all the freaking Sky characters and how easy it is to just die. Like, it's so easy to just essentially fall out of the dungeon and die. And I don't like it. Oh, Pearl Silver doesn't belong. I find that, give me a minute. My brain needs to process. I find that, like, Forest Temple and the Grown Mines both kind of sit the same for me. Like, they're neither super awesome, but they're not awful either. They're just that kind of middle ground. Yeah, thing is, I actually don't mind the Sky Temple boss. I genuinely don't mind it. I like that challenge. I think it's just because I've always enjoyed the hookshot in every Zelda game I've played. Like, every game I've played that has it, I enjoy it. So I think I'm a little biased for City in the Sky. I find, especially considering it's the last dungeon, that Hyrule Castle is painfully easy. It is. Double claw shot is lovely. Okay. We had keys? I was not paying attention to the fact that we had any small keys for this. Oops. I guess. I keep hitting the wrong button. Wait. Isn't there supposed to be an enemy on the opposite side of this? I distinctly remember there's supposed to be something that throws a fucking ice spear at me. Pardon my language. Or am I getting this mixed up with a different platform combo? Exactly, like remembering. Well, I can keep track of the keys I haven't used with this. Like, it shows me all the keys I have with this menu. But the problem is it doesn't tell me if I've used them or not. So I was very confused that I was able to open that. Because we came in here and it said I had 0 small keys for Snow Peak. So how in the heck was I able to open that? I don't understand. Yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna make that. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But game's like, no. We're not throwing them in there. Not yet. I forget what item's first. Okay, so the pumpkin is first, and we don't have the pumpkin. Okay, yes, that one I know has them. That was not the door I wanted. Mind you, I don't think the other door is even open. No, it is. So we don't have pumpkin, so I think that's what's going to slow us down the most right now in this dungeon. let's just get both of these done and over with. I want to get both of these at the same time. I know there's a way to have both of these going at the same time. It just takes a little bit of effort. Of course you're having more coffee at this hour. I am not surprised at all, Jay. Slipping and sliding everywhere. Okay, that's one. And just need the second one. And Satan, I'm sure you know this temple more than well enough to understand that I am doing this totally out of order. And I'm just essentially doing this to optimize the amount of checks I can have. Only because I have the ball and chain early. Oh, come on! Eh. My god, that took more effort than I should have. Okay, let's see if this temple is bugged out. Okay, no, the temple is not bugged. So it would have been really funny if it was to the point where I could just open any locked door. Right? Try and do it as efficiently as possible. Okay, let's see what's in this chest. Money. We don't need that. We don't need that either. We don't need more money. I called it. I told you so, Jay. As much as I am completely dull when it comes to noticing people flirting with me, I can seem to notice it when other people flirt with others. Yes, I can do this. Mid-level boss, or mid-dungeon boss, I should say. It's gonna take forever to do, though. Really? Really? Ow! That was not what I intended to do. Well, yeah, I figured as much with you. Ow! That wasn't very nice. Didn't even get a hit out of my that. Damn it! Timed that wrong. I might die. Whoa! Damn it! Nope. This is why I hate this. I hate this one. I don't even need crowd control for me to die in this. And yes, I'm still taking a drink because it's still technically a death. Where did my gremlin go? No idea where my gremlin is. Well, if I didn't manage it with full hearts, I highly doubt I'm going to manage it with 3. Bruh. Wait, what? That would have been nice earlier. Bruh. Not cool. That would have helped me so much. I don't even have a bottle for the soup. This game's just taking the piss. I can't get up there. why I don't like this dungeon. This freaking dungeon always makes a mockery of me. Okay, let's see it's this way. Really? Come on, iron boots. No. As much as I will use that later, I don't want that. Nope. This game. I know there's a lot of checks, but seriously? I don't need that either. Oh, this game. No. Excuse you. No. As much as I would love to do the two checks that are the mid-boss and, like, the key and whatnot, I'm not risking it. There are plenty of other checks I can do that are much less dangerous. Okay, I'm doing this purely out of my own curiosity and because it's driving me nuts. But the iron boots. I am actually cheat sheeting this. Okay. Okay. That helps. Oh, shush, Jay. This is the check I was gonna do soon anyway. It's still a process. It genuinely... I have to go through the lantern cave here in the lake. And I was going to do that anyway before I got sidetracked with the freaking snow temple. Or the ice temple, however you want to word it. The annoying castle. That's what I'm calling it. This way. Human. But now that we have the lantern, we can do any and all spots in this cave that require it. Which should help. I remembered I could do that. Bruh. I'm disappointed in you guys, specifically Satan, for not doing crowd control. I expect better of you guys. What? Oh. I was confused. That's fair. Satan, does it help that if I stream tomorrow, it's probably going to be in the, like, morning to afternoon time frame rather than the evenings like I have been? If I have evening plans. Really think we're doing this today? The last chest of this cave. And no, it's not the iron boots. There is a method to my madness. Trust me. I'm gonna bring all my bugs and hope that one of them is the right one. What do I get for giving him? I've already done that. Good. Time to see what the bugs have for us. Start with the hair. Got a few bugs to give at least. Money. Pretty sure we have the maxed out wallets, so that will help. Won't be wasting anything. This girl is loaded. Like, even without the randomizer, this girl is loaded. Oh, pull solar shouldn't be. Time for a drink. Go pillbug. Pillbug and then the dragonfly. Yes! Okay, Lakebed Temple is next. Gonna do the last bug and then off to Lakebed. And another pulse over it shouldn't be. Okay. Now that we have the iron boots, we have bombs, we have arrows. Oh, I need to go to Kakariko Village to trade out my bombs for water bombs. But aside from that, we should be good. I got the checks that I'm missing at Kakariko while I'm there. May as well. Because there's at least 2 graveyard checks. And 2 graveyard right now. And there's also a Malamar that has to be done. I'll do the donations first. Here. Just tell me how much you need and let me throw it in the box. 500. Oh yeah, he needs 2,000 for all that. Well, I can't be giving you all the 2,000 right now because I don't have it. But I'm sure we can do 400 for now because I still need money in order to get the bombs. And I don't know if the other 2 checks in the graveyard are going to give me money or not. But at the rate we've been going, it should not take long to get up to 1,000. Or not 1,000, 2,000. Because I am not... Hold on. I am not doing that barrel minigame. I refuse. And we have already gotten the 2 Poe checks here. So the other checks are these. This one. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be a wolf one here. I could be wrong though. I could be mistaking it for something else. I don't need that. No. Okay, no, it is here. It should be up here. Oh, money. Okay. We can't go in there yet. Because technically going through there is 2 more checks. But that is a storyline problem that we will solve later. I'm pretty sure I gotta find the gate keys in order to do that one. Now to burn bombs, to do that. Then we will be good to do lake bed. First I gotta sell that. Yeah, we're selling. And then fill it up with water bombs. We've done all but 1 check up top, and I really don't want to muck about with that one right now. Because the odds of it being something good are pretty low at this point. Because item-wise, we've got pretty well everything item-wise except for the 2 Dominion Rod up. So Dominion Rod and its upgrade. We're missing Sky characters, and we're missing the memo, and then the quest line for Ilya's memories. We haven't started that yet, but to do that one, we need the gate keys. So we're still got quite a bit. And then obviously all the keys that we need to find, which is going to be a whole nother problem. Especially since there's so many checks in this game. There could be small keys in like a big boss key chest. Or hell, we might find the gate keys as an end of dungeon reward. Because this game is keysy. So any check could have a key. And it sucks. But I everything possible randomized for this. No. Oh wait, I can transform in the water? Sweet. No, stop that. Yeah, Jay, with the amount of progress you see here, we actually have still a lot of game left to cover. A lot of the checks we've done are just overworld. We haven't even really touched on dungeon ones yet. Hell, technically 3 areas are still locked. At least 3, I think. Could be 4. Because we know City in the Sky is locked. Harbor's Ground's locked. Twilight Realm is locked. I forgot about that. And then Hyrule Castle might be locked. I can't remember what the setting is for that right now. So, and that's just like storyline, like, we can't get into them because we need a specific item to unlock the path. Not to unlock the dungeon itself, but to unlock the path to get there. Because by all rights, with the items I have right now, if I could get into Hyrule Castle, I could beat Hyrule Castle. With what I have right now. So I have the spinner, and I have the claw shot. And I have double claw shot. And that's really all you need aside from the Master Sword. So the sword is kind of what would be stopping me that way. Postal where it shouldn't be. And then this one, what are you? Arrows. We don't need that. Now, I think we only have 1 key for this dungeon, like 1 small key. That could be a mild hiccup. Chest up here. Let's hope it's something good. Knowing our luck's probably gonna be money. Oh, gee. Oh, we can't do Palace of Twilight. That was useless right now. But we will need it later, so I'll take it. Do a quick check here to see if we even have... No, we do not have any small keys for Lake Bed. So that might be a mild pain. Now let's see what we can do. Do I remember which doors to go to? Absolutely not. That being said, we have the claw shot. Not helpful. Let's see what I can do through here. Jay, are you fascinated by this game? Well, I enjoy it, especially considering how many times I've played it. Ah! That's counterproductive. Yeah, put the item that's needed to get into the dungeon in the dungeon. That's gonna go so well. There's only 2 of those, and I'm pretty sure we already found both. I'm wanting a clear, like, no-handle spot to get up to the chandelier here. Just makes it so much easier. No. I want this one. Okay. I know it will reach. You're trying to learn Zelda songs? I have a feeling you're gonna hear Song of Storms. Probably gonna end up playing Song of Storms. Song of Storms, Zelda's Lullaby, a lot of Ocarina of Time songs, essentially. Jay, here's your challenge for me. Or from me, I should say. I want you to be able to play Bolero of Fire from Ocarina of Time. That is my favorite song from that game. It is so uncommon to hear outside of the game, but I love it. And I want you to be able to play that. And I want to be able to hear it next time I visit. Really, Snow Peak? Just end me now. Satan, you have cursed my game. The small key I got out of that chest was for Snow Peak. I don't have a key. So that's the end of that, I guess. Did we get anything useful out of this? Not really. Right? Okay, at least Bolero of Fire is gonna be easier for him. Yeah, because I can't get those chests. And I can't even get through that door. I can't get through that one. Oh, wait, no, it's those chests I can't get. I think, no, that one's locked. That's the problem there. So I do need at least one small key in order to get anywhere else in this dungeon. It shouldn't be that difficult. It is like standard music. Like, make sure you're getting the music, like the sheet music for the game itself, not like orchestral pieces. So at this point, we're just kind of on a mission to find small keys. Well, I wish you luck in that venture. I guess with the lantern there is one spot in here. And I could do the rest of the Faron Woods checks now that I have the lantern, but I'll have to be really careful with it, considering I don't have a bottle. Oh yeah, there's a check up here with the lantern, and then iron boots, so there's, I think, 2 checks down there? I think it's 2. There's at least 1. I know that. Yeah, small keys are the thing we want to find at this point. No! We already have that. This game. My god. It's shameful, hanging off a cliff. Wait, stop that. Open the chest. Puzzle where it doesn't belong. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. Okay. Spinner and Bubble Camp. Your Desert Postal. Nothing helpful. That's helpful. No, it's not. I know that's just gonna be coins. Now that we've mastered the Master Sword, that's gonna be super, super helpful. way this one's set up is I have to beat every dungeon. I need to find every small key. Every boss key. What boss keys do we even have right now? We have Lake Beds, Snow Peaks, Temple of Time, Hyrule Castle. Oh my god. What? I wonder how the game logic would work if I were to just go and beat Hyrule Castle. If I just ran over there and was like, yep, I'm gonna beat the end dungeon first. How would the game handle that? I'm pretty sure I need more small keys in order to do that, but at the same time, it's incredibly tempting. Right? Yet I can't get to it because I can't get to Linear.
Hi.
So there's one more check that I can only get to with this, unfortunately, so I gotta pay. Then immediately make a U-turn. And go down here. Don't need those. Ugh. I hate fighting these guys so much. Yeah, this gear will do. Okay, Link, no, that's not what you... No. I don't need those either. This game. Like, this seed specifically started off amazing, and now it's just... It hates us. Or at least it hates me. Sure, you guys are entertained watching this nonsense. Okay. What other checks do I have? I think I've got all the ones here. All the pose, all the grottos. All that stuff. I really don't want to do Snow Peak. Let's do this. Now that we've got the iron boots, let's save the Goron that's up here. Since we're doing all the water stuff right now. So we know from previous hint signs that we don't need to do the Iza stuff, so that mini game is just essentially null and void. Hey, I blow this up, don't I? not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna... I can't remember how many keys Lake Bed has, even. Okay. What else to do? We've got all the stuff here on the chest. We got the reek fish scents. All the pose. Where else? Yeah, we do have the stuff. So the cave space thing by Elden Bridge we can do because we have the claw shot, we have the lantern, and the iron boots. We actually do a lot of grottos now with the lantern, so that's helpful. Now, if we can find both upgrades for Dominion Rod, like, the first one's fine if we want to do Temple of Time, but we need both in order to get a ton of checks here. Like, there are a lot of checks to do. I already got everything loaded up that I need for this. At least that I can. Probably shouldn't be wearing the Zora tunic when going into the fire area. Might be an idea. Red rupee. Welcome everybody. Feel free to join in the chat, join in the crowd control. I enjoy the chaos. Whee. I love the just test of fate that is just leaping into essentially into lava only to hope that those magnets grab you. Arrows. We do not need those. What does this one have? Money. We don't really need that either. What other checks there are? Because I'm not using a tracker. I could have. I probably should have. But I didn't. And here we are dealing with that decision. We could do a chunk of Death Mountain, but I really don't like the headache of backtracking. Why not? We're at that point. Because we don't have the 3 key shards, but I think we have at least 1 small key for Death Mountain. I'll check when we can do it in a second. Items. Yeah, so we have 1 small key for here. That's really... It's not going to get us a completed dungeon, but it will get us a good amount of it. Because it's kind of just doing small checks at this point, rather than completing whole dungeons. If anyone wants to join crowd control, the link for it is pinned at the top of chat. So feel free. Everyone who does click that link, you will get 50 free coins. Just so you can see how it feels, get to see the kind of chaos you can do, try with some of the cheaper features. And just know any money spent on there on coins, so long as those coins are used for my stream, I do get the money spent. So it's not going to waste. You're getting entertainment, I'm getting paid. All's good in the world. Well, at least here. Not all over the world. Some of the politics going on are pretty crazy, but I'm not getting into that. Technically not a bug, but a bug. Oh, come on. There we go. I heard that. They dropped arrows. Satan, you're taking your freebies today. Water bombs. Don't need those. why I keep hitting the iron boots. Let's see how many times it takes for me to do this. I've gotten pretty good at timing this, but not always. 3, 2. Woo, first time. First try. So 3 checks right in here. Arrows. We don't need those. Come on, something good. That's helpful. That is absolutely helpful. So is that. Oku is vanilla, so we are not touching that with a 10-foot pole. One moment. Got sinus problems. Okay, let's do this. Kind of a pick a side and go. Ooh. I love the fast iron boots. It makes this so much easier. We'll go around to this side. For that. Worth it. No, I haven't done this dungeon, not at all. Just flying through these parts. Really? I am getting so tired of water bombs right now. done this one. More water bombs. Yeah, okay. Focus! Yes! Okay! We're definitely rocking for Temple of Time. I think this is where we stop here, unfortunately. I guess we should have grabbed Oku, honestly. I love how I cleared the room in that time frame. I could have used going that way. Oops. Well, no, if I backtrack this way, I can get to Oku rather than... Rude Satan! You stole my iron boots! That's not nice. Can I reach it? Nope. I had hopes. And they were dashed. I can do this though. Yeah, so I need to go through there. Ah! Thought I'd make that. Apparently not. Up there and get Oku again, and I can get out of here. And where should I go? Because I don't have the first temple big key, or else I would just bomb through that. I could go back to Lake Bed, see how that goes. I sure don't have all the small keys, but at least having that one might help. At least get it going. Yay! I am confident Satan is waiting until I'm in a boss battle before sending like Puppet Zelda or something at me. Cause that seems to be your consistent. And Jay, you're just wanting to cause mindless chaos, and you know what? I'm here for it. Off the lake, there we go. Yet again. Ah, that was a fence post. Here's a bridge post, fence post. I don't know. What would you call it? Because it was technically to the railing, but in the same vein, it was also technically for the bridge. Okay, throw those there. Just to prevent problems later. I seem to have a habit of misclicking things. Turned a little too soon with that one. And as much as I know I could kill them, it's just not worth my effort. If I had the Forest Temple key, I would be doing that one. I'd be essentially completing that one. But I don't have the boss key. I'm pretty sure it only has 2 small keys to it. I think. No? No, there's 3. I can't remember. No, I'm just pulling a blank. No. That. And then here. Jay, are you being a menace? What is in this chest? Small key for Lake Pet. Oh, don't you lie to me, Jay. Don't even. You're an absolute menace. You enjoy it. Okay, yeah. I do need a key for this. Let's just do that. So at this rate, that means that we're doing this in order. Mind you, I don't think this dungeon's pretty linear. I don't think it really gives you the choice of being out of order. Aw, all out of coins, Jay. That's unfortunate. Sir! Satan! Ah! I was not prepared for two foes there. But alright then. And what? Post hole where it doesn't belong. It's Satan, it's like you predicted that. You unintentionally predicted that. Oh yeah. I can't do that from there. I gotta do it from over here. Yeah. It'd be kind of cool to actually make the Zora armor in real life. Not gonna lie. Thing is, if I were to make it, I personally wouldn't want to wear it. So if I knew someone who would, I'd probably take the commission. I just have to get more skills. Because I have the rings for chainmail, but I don't have the skills that would be like on here. They're not hard to get though. That is a lovely thing to get. Not required, but it is helpful. So at least when I do the Grow Mines, I don't have to worry about losing my shield. That was a genuine concern before. Not the direction I want to go. Ah! No! Go away. I don't want any. I hate the Helmosaurus. Get the chest that's down there first. Long as I don't get eaten alive. No. Just for those who are watching who are not familiar with this game, I want to show you something cool and mildly morbid. If we weren't close enough there. This fishing rod, though. There we go. So, right? So, Jay, and anyone else who hasn't seen this game before or know of this, please watch. Look what I just caught. It is a skullfish. It is actually... This game has a fish journal. These are forbidden for being in the fish journal. And they can actually hurt you. It's kind of like this game's equivalent of a piranha. They are nasty little things. Here. Oh, I want to read this sign. Something good beyond this point. Lakebed Temple Big Key is in Kakariko Gorge. Really? So I have to go back and forth. Because I don't think I have the Lakebed Key. Like the big key. Oh no, I do. Okay, we're good. No, we don't want that. Open it! Post where it doesn't belong. I swear, we're gonna have all the post holes before we get all the bugs at this rate. That's disturbing considering the ratio for both of them in this game. I don't know if I can make that jump. I don't think I can. Make this jump. My god, I keep hitting wrong buttons. I'm getting my X and Y mixed up. Excuse you. I need on that. I have no idea. I'm sure if anyone will figure that out, it'd be you. Are you gonna... Don't. You're gonna summon her during the boss battle for this one, aren't you? Aw, oh, that would be mean. Like, I know how much you've been itching to summon her and having you deal with that nonsense, but still, for this dungeon, that is a whole new level of difficult. guess you'd be living up to your name at least. Two more chests. Bombs. We don't need those. Yes! Okay. Now we can get to the desert. That will help so much, because that means we can get to Arbiter's Grounds. And then at least get closer to the Twilight Palace, because we still need to get mirror shards for Twilight Palace. What? Instead of falling down, I fell up. I almost got bit in the butt. Almost. More bombs. Okay, I'll have to work my way around for that one. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this one first. I already have that. What? What? Hey? That did me a ultimate confuse. With the water flowing, I should be able to get to the chest through this door. Yeah. There's a bug! Stop that! I guess this wasn't smart idea. Well, let's try something. We're here to experiment today. So this one does not have any large teeth, but stupid keys. Got it. That's me. I hate this spot so much. Here we go. Damn it. Here we go. Okay, what is in this one? Ooh, sky character, we need those. I hate these guys so much. Okay, if I remember right, I really shouldn't be coming at it from this side. Like, isn't there a way I'm supposed to get it from up rather than down? Yeah. Okay. I thought so. Not completely crazy. should be able to get around. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. You know, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask. Oh, that rambling was nothing about the game. That was purely something going on around me. And another bug. Whee! Oh yeah, you can't do that while he's electrified either. Okay, now let's get the heck out of here. We don't need money. We want hearts right now. Hearts would be fantastic. Ow. There we go. I wonder. I just... No. Alright. Fine. And no, this is not normally how you get across. You don't normally have 2 clock shots for this. You usually only have 1. I'm just taking advantage of the resources I have. Don't want to get squeezed. Okay, so in theory, I could just go right to the boss. But, that being said, we are still missing quite a few checks because we have not done the mid-dungeon boss. I can't even remember how to get to him. We're just gonna do our thing here. checks just in case there's something good. No, this was not. No. I'm losing my mind. Don't mind me. I'm on the right side, wrong level. Now that we've got both running, yeah, that bridge will be right where it needs to be. This is why we keep looking for all the checks. I think the far door is the better one to go for first. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. I've been a little bit. I don't have a key. So let's go through the other door, because there is a slim chance that the chest on the other side has the key we need. Very slim chance, but it's still a chance. Because I would like to get at least one dungeon completed today. Like, come on. Almost 6 hours of gameplay. And not a single completed dungeon. That is insane. Ah! Got the key we wanted. Got a small key, but not from where we wanted it. Yeah? I don't mind it. Like, it's okay. As far as, especially as far as water temples go. It's not awful. And I know I can't do anything here. Can I? Can I? No. Damn! That would have been so cool if I could have. But no, I need the key. So I think that brings... Pretty sure that brings us to a grinding halt right now. I'm just gonna double check that we don't have 3 keys. Yeah, we don't have any keys left for Lake Bed. So we need one more. Well, mind you, only one if we wanted to get that chest. I can still technically go do the boss battle, and not doing that will not hinder me. So, how about we go do the boss battle? And you know what, Satan? I swear, if you try and summon Puppet Zelda when I'm underwater, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Absolutely lose my marbles. That's fair. Thankfully, we're at the point where we have the right key, all the water levels are where they need to be, so, and we have the right items. So I can just beat the boss and forego the check that is the mid-level boss, which would normally be the claw shot. Away we go. Oh no. You are plotting, sir. I can tell. True. No! Ah. Really? Will it be able to grab me? Nope. Ah, it grabbed me that time. I wasn't sure if it could. I'm having a hard time this time around. Ah! Can Fight Link be done? No! Stop! Ugh! Stop! Why is it going at me like this? I never have this problem. There we go. And the bomb fish. My god. I hate this fucking dungeon. The dungeon itself is not bad, it's just the boss that's bad. The boss isn't even that bad, I'm just bad at beating him. At least I'm bad at the first round. What? Oh, where? What? Wait, is that the... I'm so confused. Maybe I'll see it once the water's drained. Cutscene, so it may not show it. Now, if this is vanilla, I'd be impressed. Genuinely. Nope, it was a mirror shard. Alright. Useful item regardless. Ladybug. Doesn't look like a post showed up around here. Since none actually spawned, I will refund you that one, Satan. Only because nothing actually showed up. As much as I want your money, I will take it honestly. First dungeon completed. Small miracles. Now, with what we have... Ooh, Arbiter's Grounds. I've been itching to go to Arbiter's Grounds. be binging grottos at this point. Bombs. We need keys. No. There's only one way to deal with those. They got backtrack. We don't need that either. These tracks are not getting us what we need today. Oh! We already have the goat cheese. We need the pumpkin. Should be a bug check here. Ooh, what key is that? What key is that? Pyro Castle. Not the one I was hoping for. Gonna be honest here. Not the one I was hoping for. Now I'm gonna go all the way back. So I'm pretty sure there's a postal check. Well, there's also this. Pretty sure there's a post check over by that first grotto. Extra cheesy! Oh, Palace of Twilight. Now, if only I could get to the Palace of Twilight. To wait a little bit before it's dark enough. Okay, if a Poe was gonna show up, it should have shown up by now. Oh, there it is. Come here. A freaking trap. Ugh. Okay. Well, I've got about 20 minutes left of the stream here. I'm gonna at least get the warp point for Linearu. So that's just a little ways up here. What are you tee-heeing about there, Satan? You know what? I could see you being the kind of menace to send Papa Zelda at me if I were to try and do, like, cave board deals. It's a nice wide open space and you'd pick when I'm in a room where there's a shit ton of enemies. Or when there's the freezers. Oh my god, I hate that one. There's two of them. There's a room in there with two of them. It's awful. Yeah, I am lucky actually. I have a feeling you would spawn them way more often. Satan, would you appreciate it if I found a way to make it so you could spawn those traps? Temple key. Ooh, we can do all the forest temple now. Oh no, well, we're not gonna be doing that tonight. It'll take way too long. But let's see what we can do here. Considering how it only takes away a little bit of hurt, I can price it however I want. Come on, jump out. Or fall off the cliff. This takes forever. There we go. Mortal draw. Link. Find out how good my eyes are today. Because as much as I have the Hawkeye, I want to do this without. One down. Two. Come on! My steering is awful with these things. House Twilight key. How many keys does Palace Twilight have? Mine's key. We needed that. We're pretty much all the small keys just kind of stashed here. Oh, Palace of Twilight. What's this random thing over here? Oh, it's just an arrow. How did my eyes see that? I don't know how I saw that. Okay, let's do this side first. Let's see if I can trust my steering enough to hit this. Ah. really expect me to be able to do that. Oh, that's helpful. Not. Love finding duplicates. Absolutely adore that. I swear there was supposed to be something around here. The game can want me to go there all of, honestly, but I kind of can't because, you know, I have an incomplete mirror. I think I only have one mirror shard. Yeah, one. I am not going to Palace of Twilight anytime soon. If the game wanted me to go so badly, it should start giving me, you know, the actual mirror shards to get there. Really? No checks in here? Just choose? Well, that sucks. Ugh. First, they all ended up back over there. So we're gonna bust into the camp, but we're not gonna actually go through it. Not yet. I think that will be a tomorrow thing. So, just a heads up, everybody. Tomorrow's stream won't be at 7 p.m. like the usual. I think I'm gonna probably run it at around noon. Because I have other obligations around 7 o'clock. Also, where it shouldn't be. And since I will be driving after the stream, I won't be drinking during the stream. Just FYI. We need nighttime for here, because I remember correctly there is a postal. Oh, Jay, enough. Money! No, we already did that. This way. with that being said, we are going to stop here. We're at a good spot. We can do Arbiter's Grounds. Once we actually get the mirror piece, we can do Palace of Twilight. We should be able to complete Forest Temple soon. So, we're on the right track. We are 100% on the right track. With that being said, good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, we made amazing progress. So, again, tomorrow at noon, not 7 p.m. Remember that. And with that, good night.